Yo! Video games.
We obtained the device driver of the sub-weapon Geyser. It works against the enemy's power unit. It can
I remember this thing.
For a fixed time.
A sub-weapon?
Sub-weapons support your
So the new control scheme allows you not to have to go to the start menu to use and change sub-weapons. Chris G. Beanie, happy Dude Day, man. For the tier 2.
Check your current position on the map.
You can use up and down on the D-pad to select it. So yeah, it's an escort mission.
Why isn't the map like
on the screen?
Yeah,
because it's PlayStation 2. They didn't have enough memory. Take Annie 6'9". I don't even know what that is. I don't want to know.
Oh
you have to drop him now. You have to do that thing they told you to do, like the, you know, bullshit.
ETR reaction gone. Keep moving while attacking.
Oh my! I don't want to hear this.
Cyclops destroyed.
Circle. Metatron.
Is that it? Yeah. I think so. This is just go up and then left and up and left. Up, left, and up.
Good. The man's getting fucked up. Let's get the guy close to him, then beating him up.
You're about to kill me. Cover me. What are you doing? What are you doing?
ETR reaction gone.
Left.
Enemy destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
What was that, Chad? I don't know.
Well, sucks. I feel like I've been in it for like 2 levels too.
Yep. Takes forever. Nothing like going through that one lab in the Wolverine game, though.
Oh my god.
The lab that takes like 3 game lengths.
Yeah, and then the real question for that was, why?
Yeah. Yeah, why is this so long? Game's like not bad.
Till that shows up.
What are you waiting for?
Oh.
Crushing his face against the wall.
And then it's up left again. Did I get in the other room? I guess.
Will I play Pokemon? Let's Go Pokemon? No, I don't play Pokemon games. It's a, it's a religious thing.
Oh my! I don't want to hear this.
ETR reaction.
Oh god! Oh god!
It keeps switching over to him! I don't know! My fucking frame is crap!
At the same time. I suggest using Geyser.
Oh.
Cover me! Stop it! Help me! What are you doing?
Still shooting it at him. He's still locked onto him.
Why?
You have to hold down.
Get off of
and
him!
Use the right stick to switch to your lock-on target.
I'm about to die too.
Cyclops destroyed.
Okay, that was that. And
Yeah, what game had this demo?
Check your current position on the
Maybe start all the way over.
Huh? But do you remember, like, there was like a certain game that had this demo?
No, that was Zone of the Enders 1. It was Metal Gear 2.
Yeah, Metal Gear 2.
Actually, no. Zone of the Enders had a Metal Gear 2 demo.
Oh, there it
That's
is.
what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Sage Blade, thank you for the 2 months, man.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah. Had a demo for the, the first Zone of the Enders game had a demo for Metal Gear 2, which is why everyone bought Zone of the Enders, because Metal Gear 2 was one of the most hyped games of all time.
Oh yeah, it was like fucking people were ready. It
Yeah,
was like
second
after Metal Gear Solid,
second coming of Jesus type shit.
right? Yeah. Just for that demo. You know what's funny? There was like that happened with Star Wars Episode 1. There was a movie that played the trailer for Star Wars Episode 1. So many people.
Yeah, everyone went to go see that movie.
Everyone got to see that movie just for the trailer and then left.
Yeah.
A couple. One of them was Wing Commander.
Wing Commander, yeah, it was Wing Commander.
That's what I saw for it.
Wing Commander had the first
I
trailer.
stayed for that, God knows why.
Yeah.
obtained Metatron.
That'd be a good video to make, maybe, like the, like for your personal, like, top 5 most hyped games of, like, all time.
That movie was Wing Commander, there you go.
Metal Gear Solid 1 was insanely hyped. Man. Modern Warfare fucking 2 was incredibly hyped.
Oh yeah, because after 1?
Yeah. Street Fighter 4, incredibly hyped. Like,
Street
holy
Fighter 4
shit.
was ridiculous
It was
because
ridiculous,
it was the
man.
first Street Fighter finally after Third Strike, and they're finally doing something. And you know, there were like you had to wait hours at Family Fun for your turn.
Twilight Princess was one, but it's not one for me personally. Oh god.
Stop fucking changing the lock to him.
I'm trying to remember the most. Oh, some of the Smash Bros too.
Smash Brothers Brawl was really hyped. Because they were building it up with, like, you know, Japan time and shit.
Yeah. And the lines for that?
Cyclops destroyed.
Yeah, Melee was pretty hyped.
Tony Hawk demo from Pizza Hut. Titanfall was
Titanfall was big, but it didn't. I don't know. I wouldn't say that's one of the most. For me, I'd say for me personally, Phantasy Star Online for GameCube. Super hyped for that shit, man. I was, my fucking God.
I'd say, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4 was a good one because GTA 3 was kind of a sleeper. GTA 3 came out of nowhere and then it became huge. And then GTA, like, holy shit, there's a GTA 4. So that was a pretty big one too, I guess. Thank you. 4.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 was pretty hyped. Holy shit.
Mortal Kombat 2 for me, yeah.
I'd say one of the most hyped things for me in terms of all gaming was the Dreamcast's launch.
Oh,
that was huge for me personally. But yeah, there's several games now, like RE2 Remake is super hyped, Devil May Cry 5 is super hyped, FF7 Remake is super hyped.
yeah,
Even Kingdom Hearts 3 for a lot of people is super hyped.
TR reaction wrong. Obtained Metatron.
Super Mario, you know what? N64.
Mario Brothers 3,
Dude,
yeah.
Super Mario 64 was like huge when I was in school. The kids like, oh, you play Super Mario 64 yet?
Bloodborne wasn't that hyped for me. Bloodborne, I learned to love. It just came out and I was like, oh, it's like Dark Souls, but it's like Gothic. That's neat. I'll try it. I wasn't really hyped for
Yo,
Bloodborne.
thank you for those 500 bits.
Oh, that's me. Thank you for the, 500 bits, dude. Killer Instinct on Xbox One was pretty hyped, yeah.
My assignment on Mars could be very similar to yours.
I will let you know when I get there safely. Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Just tell us we're done
Don't
with
hold
this
me
guy.
back in Mars.
That's my line.
What? Well, I'm leaving now.
Marvel
Hey,
Infinite was
what's
pretty
Mars
hyped
like
at
now?
first. If you mean within the
What
first
do you want to know?
couple of days.
When it was
How's the
announced.
military situation?
Yes.
And there was like a new Marvel coming out?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was pretty
I
big.
don't want to talk about it.
But I'd say in April, when you actually saw what the game looked like,
Ouch.
it was kind of like,
It was like,
maybe it's early.
By the way,
Like, I'm glad
what's your
Strider's in
name?
it, but
it was like,
ugh. Blue Mercy, thank you.
and then Iron Man took off his mask.
RE2 is coming out in like just over 2 months.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Overhyped. Well, any of the Nintendo main releases were always super
RE4
hyped.
wasn't very hype. We all wanted to play it, but I think there was more of like an
And after that E3 where we played, we were all like,
yeah.
No, when that demo
we played
came out
it,
for GameCube too,
it was more like kind of like cautious. Like, oh wow, they're changing Resident Evil. I don't know. Like it was. So I wouldn't say that wasn't like unbridled hype. You know.
but that demo, I remember playing that demo.
Yeah,
like,
once you knew it
holy
was good.
Shit, this is crazy.
No, hype leading up to like announcement, like the hype that built up to you getting the game.
Yes.
You know? Like everyone's talking about this, everyone's gonna go get it, you know?
Lining up and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Halo 2 did have a lot of hype.
MKX was pretty damn hyped. Yeah, I gotta agree. I think MKX was the most hyped Mortal Kombat game released since MK2.
weird. Like, as soon as I had the stuff up, but I press R2 and you just don't. fucking do it.
MK9 had a lot of hype, but it was a lot of hype for the MK community, and then MKX was just hype for
Everybody, yeah.
Because I did a video about MK9.
Yeah, Halo 2 and Halo 3 were pretty big.
Halo 2 was huge.
Halo
man.
2 was
I
huge.
even played this bunch
Fine,
of
but
that.
R2 don't do shit, lady.
Shenmue 3 hype, I'd say more cautiously optimistic. The announcement was really hype, but I'm more like optimistic now than hype.
ETR reaction gone.
Gears of War 2. Yeah, I'd say Gears of War 2 was a pretty big one. No Man's Sky had a lot of hype.
No
but
Man's
it
Sky
wasn't-
had a lot of hype.
But it wasn't like super exciting.
I think it's important that the
game.
game has to come out and also be kind of still really kind of be okay.
Yeah. Gears of War 2, man.
Yeah,
Man,
Cyberpunk has a lot of hype.
And
Oh,
R2 don't fucking work.
Gears of
Maybe you're
War
out.
2
No, because I have a full sub bar.
with the with that trailer.
Down, tap it, fucking nothing.
Weird.
Forget the name of the song.
ETR reaction gone.
Oh, the Gears of War 1 song. Mad
World.
Mad
I think it
World,
was
yeah.
2
Yeah. One.
or 1. Okay, yeah, 1.
Mad World.
So yeah. Well, the thing, yeah, when Gears of War came out, 1, and they had that trailer
Oh.
and those graphics, you're like, what the fuck?
I would agree with what Nightwing said. The first Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
That one with like the one that came out, not Battlefront 2, like
Yeah.
the recent, like the 2015, Star Wars Force Awakens Battlefront. There was a lot of hype, dude, and I really enjoyed that game for the time I did play it.
Yeah.
It was
We had a lot of
amazing
fun.
looking,
We
and-
played. That was the other game that we played
All together. It was
in the room.
There was a lot of hype behind it because it was one of the coolest looking Star Wars games like ever.
The Mad
Trey
World
left
on
on the D-pad.
Xbox was like that sold
I think it might not be selected.
for Gears. Yeah. This is cool. That's a cool
Mars.
Smash Brothers Brawl.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
the
look-
Smash
Brawl had a
Brothers-
lot of hype. I got to agree.
What's that?
Like there was, and that Brawl's not a bad game by any means.
No.
But it definitely had.
Like,
I don't think I'd ever been more excited for a Smash game outside of that and 4.
Yeah, dude, Brawl. But then the Brawl, Brawl's the one that had like Snake and like
Yeah.
Sonic, and that was shit. That was
a big
huge,
change.
man. That was like honestly the thing that fucked it up was the tripping, but I don't even remember the
Oh.
tripping that much.
Gave that a ton of hype for me. The first Killer Instinct on SNES. Waiting for that shit to come out.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I want this game so bad.
Yeah, Killer Instinct on SNES.
Yeah, FF8 did have a lot of hype before release. It had a great demo. That
Yeah.
FF8 demo was amazing.
Well, because like like, and whatever you say about the game, like the game really improved upon the graphics and a lot of the transition between the gameplay and the cutscenes.
Cookies, bet me $20 that Brawl had Sonic, please.
So he said Brawl didn't have Sonic. Brawl also didn't have Snake or Ike.
Bet me $20, Cookies. $20 fucking dollars.
Well, which is the one that had Sonic?
Please, OMFG Cookies.
No, it did.
Oh, okay.
That was the whole point.
Yeah.
Please bet me $20 this is bad. That Brawl didn't have. I bet you it did.
Because I was at E3 when they made that announcement with Snake.
Oh, dude,
people lost their shit.
Donkey Kong Country 1 was super hyped. I didn't even have a Super Nintendo, and everyone was freaking out about that game.
Oh, well, yeah.
Bet me too.
We've landed on
$20.
Mars.
Confirm our location.
The edges of West Margaritifer, the state border of the
I want to see a $20 donation from Cookies.
Mario Kart SNES. Marvel 3 was pretty hyped.
Yeah.
I'd say Marvel 3 was pretty.
Wait a second.
Outside of, there's not many other fighting games that I was incredibly hyped about besides like Marvel 3.
Chelsea, what? You were the one who made the point. It didn't have it. I bet you $20 it did.
Tell me more.
Was he thinking about Melee or some shit like that?
Oh, Tekken 3 was super fucking hyped, dude.
Well, when it came on the PlayStation, yeah.
Tekken 3 on PlayStation was insanely hyped. Everyone was freaking out for that game. Soul Calibur 2 was pretty hyped, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, for Dreamcast, man.
Balram's war potential is very strong, far different from when you were.
And you realize the shit show that Marvel 3 was outside of Infinite as well. It's like Marvel 3 came out and its initial roster was only okay. It was like pretty good.
Yeah.
So the game is good. And then, no shit, 8 months later, another version of the game pops up with all the characters you wanted. That was kind of a shit show. I mean, luckily, the game is good. It's frustrating at high levels, and in a very unique way. But the last 3 Marvel vs. Capcom games have kind of been put under shitty situations.
The first Assassin's Creed, I'll give you that too.
Yeah,
I remember
that's
the
true.
first Assassin's Creed, it had me hyped for a while, and I played it, and I got like 70% of the way in, I'm like, I'm bored of this game.
Yeah.
I just keep climbing and jumping on some hay.
Yeah, I bought a PS2 just for hype. I literally bought a PS2 and I didn't get any games. I got it just for the DVD player.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, the PS2.
Yeah.
PS2 in general,
Yeah,
right?
Dragon Ball
They
Fighters
played
had a lot of
DVD.
hype.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Fighters definitely, because, well, the reason DBZ Fighters had a lot of hype is because it was what so many people wanted
It's
for
what
so
every
long.
Dragon Ball...
Everyone wanted a Capcom-style Dragon Ball game.
Yeah.
And instead of, like, the arena ones, and they got it in a Marvel vs. Capcom form, so it was still a Capcom-style Dragon Ball game. But it was made by Arc System Works, so it was like dream come true type
Yeah.
shit.
Why is it so important?
Dingo, do you know about the Almon project?
I only recognize the name.
Katamari, thank you for the 20 bucks,
Gave you
dude.
the $20.
Not the person who made the bet, but here's your $20 anyways.
Damn.
Cookie, you owe him.
You owe that guy, Cookie. God of War 3 was pretty hyped. Yeah, I agree.
Made a full-scale model. Almon is a huge military fortress that uses a great amount of
Yeah, like, the
Megatron
games
to
that just
construct
fucking
weapons
were
of
like,
mass
people were like,
destruction.
holy
When it
shit.
is fully operational, it won't make sense for Earth to send.
Yeah, I'd said
any
Mario
forces
64
against
was
it.
Pretty big.
huge.
Almon
Pretty
When
big.
I was in
has
school.
over 1,000,000 times the power of Anubis, and you've seen the damage that can do. Can you imagine?
Some of the Uncharted games, too.
Why
A
did
lot
no
of
one
hype
want
behind
to get
him.
Jehuti? He's already got a great weapon.
Metal Gear Solid 4 was huge.
Actually, Anubis and Jehuti were developed as part of the Almon plan.
What do you
Gears of
mean?
War. Yeah, Gears of War after
Those two were a
the
key element in
Mad
starting
World trailer.
Almon.
And
That
like
plan
people
was
are
made
like,
by
that
Dr.
is
Hardy.
fucking
Only
gameplay.
those
That
two
is
machines
crazy.
can make Almon move
And you know what game
and
had the
slow.
opposite of hype was the
So, Noman has already got
PlayStation
Anubis.
answer to Gears of
He
War.
probably
And they
thinks
released that
Jehuti
trailer
is
and this
bothered.
like
Wait, the
Killzone 2 is
Killzone.
Killzone,
And they're like,
yeah.
man, that's not fucking gameplay. Get out of here.
Normally, Anubis
Yeah.
And then it came out and it was shit. People were like cautiously optimistic about it. And
There
they
was
were
a lot of hype for FF7 in general, but I wasn't especially a part of it, but I do know that everyone, it was everywhere. I was seeing commercials, it was on Pepsi bottles. Like, I was going to places and people were playing the demo from Japan because everyone was frothing for that shit. Like, it was kind of, I couldn't even, I didn't care about the game at the time, but goddamn, dude.
Killzone 2
But I would
was
agree,
good.
in terms of, like, marketing dollars going towards a game that was, like, I'd actually say it was Modern Warfare 2. I think Modern Warfare 2 is one of the most hyped up games of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was...
Earth won't be
That shit was nuts, dude. More the chicken too
Yeah.
high.
No, well,
I somehow don't think that would be.
Killzone 2 had this immense trailer at E3. Like, this is in-game graphics. This is the game running. And that wasn't the fucking thing. They were lying through their teeth.
Yeah.
It looked nowhere near as good as that trailer.
I might actually argue that, for me personally, Modern Warfare 2 is the most hyped game of like, all time for me. Like, no shit. MW2 was
I don't
crazy.
care about Earth or Mars.
At
My
E3,
aim is
people
to
are like,
get no
what? No
You're all
way!
just the
And then
same
they
as
played.
Baram, aren't you? So don't go thinking you're champions of justice.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but an unidentified combat vehicle is approaching.
Hey, I have to go. I'll disconnect.
No, wait!
Damn it. Let's be done with it.
Oh, Resident Evil 2
Yeah.
was super hyped. Like, that was
Yeah.
insanely hyped up.
I never even played Resident Evil 1, and I
Yeah,
remember being
and being
excited
hyped as
for,
shit for that
Resident
game.
Evil 2.
I played RE1, but, dude, everyone was talking about Resident Evil 2. Like, everybody.
I did my first Resident Evil was 2, and then I'm like, God, this is fucking amazing. And then I went back to 1, and I'm like, dude, this is cool too. Give me more Resident Evil.
Yeah, the hype behind RE2 was pretty intense.
You know, it wasn't like, you know, EV Games with all that stuff, and you saw these posters, and you saw all this stuff.
Try pressing left on the D-pad, Simmons. There you go.
Yeah.
It stuns enemies.
What about some Dreamcast hype?
The Dreamcast in general was probably one of my most hyped systems, the most hyped system of all time.
I think nothing ever really got a lot of mainstream hype on Dreamcast after
That's
launch.
weird.
Yeah,
right?
after launch,
That's
though, it did.
weird. But the
Phantasy
thing
Star
is-
Online did kinda.
Kinda,
Yeah.
yeah, because it was the first big.
But the
like,
thing
big
is, the
MMO,
games
yeah.
that were hypest for me were made me happy. Were all the arcade games?
Me too.
Were like the Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the
Mochi Daddy.
CBS.
The game that I actually got the Dreamcast for was no shit. House of the Dead 2.
Wow.
Yeah, and it bummed me out when Columbine happened in general, and then after Columbine, they canceled the official light gun. And so light guns were like hard to find on Dreamcast. You had to wait for another peripheral company like Agitech to make one. Yeah, I actually bought the Dreamcast for House of the Dead 2 and a ton of other games.
Yeah,
but
and for me, the Dreamcast, I loved it. I had Power 2, I had Marvel vs. Capcom 2,
Knights was
I had
pretty hyped
Cyber
up.
Revenge,
yeah, I'd say Knights was also pretty hyped up on Saturn, but there wasn't a lot of hyped up Saturn games.
You know what's funny? Because I didn't see it because I wasn't really all that aware of it. But apparently, from what I understand, like '94, like early '95, the first appearance in terms of heads at trade shows and stuff
Shenmue.
like that.
yeah.
You know, Shenmue was the big hype for Dreamcast.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah,
Shenmue was
Shenmue.
like the big,
Because
like,
I'm like, holy shit, look at this game.
Yeah,
It
Shenmue was the
was,
big one.
but it was kind of like the only people really talking about it were
I don't know.
Dreamcast magazine, and then
I kind of feel like everyone was talking about Shenmue before that shit came out. Not Shenmue 2, Shenmue 1.
I don't know. I think we were all big into the Dreamcast when it came out, though, so I think it's kind of like a skewed view because it didn't sell that great. It lost Sega a fuck ton of money,
Well, it sold like 1 million copies on a system that
which
didn't
it
sell
needed
that
to
much.
sell way more. Like it fucking put Sega in some shit. Oh fuck yes, with Night Stranger.
I had a lot of cool, like, fucking games that I really liked on the Dreamcast. And some great arcade ports.
Yep.
Like,
That's pretty much like Capcom arcade games, the
yeah.
system, you know?
That's like, when that came out, that's how you learned your crazy Marvel combos.
Yep.
Because you finally had a way to learn it without practicing on the computer. You had all your Street Fighters, you had your Second Impact, you had your Third Strike.
Because the thing is like, and then people
it
are.
wasn't just
I know.
that.
I can already tell. Shenmue was amazing. Shenmue came out. It was at the same time the PS2 was launching. Like, yeah, trust me, people's eyes were on other things.
Yeah, but like the
When it
PS2
came
launch
out,
wasn't
like-
that great.
PS2 launch was
No,
big
it
because
wasn't.
of the DVD player.
Yeah, it was
was-
the
it
DVD.
was
no games.
The biggest thing was the
Yeah.
DVD player.
The only-
But that
only-
shit was fucking insane.
The only halfway decent game on PS2 launch was literally Dynasty Warriors 2.
Yeah.
And it was like everything else was either Fantavision or like Evergrace or weird
They're not
shit.
good.
The racing
Night
game
Savage, thank you.
was the racing Midnight Club.
Midnight Club or
Midnight
something.
Club was
like
alright. But if you look at Midnight Club, that was a shade better than a PlayStation 1 game.
Yeah. Yeah. There was not a lot of great launch games on PS2.
No.
No.
I mean, that's what pissed me off about it. Because the Dreamcast was having some of the fucking best games come out for it at the time.
Yeah.
Majora's Mask came out at the same time, and then
PS2's launch was terrible.
And then
Yeah.
PS2, everyone was fucking
Tekken
going
Tag was
ape
the only good game on the system. That's true. Tekken Tag was the only good game. That's
And was
right.
that on launch? Or?
Yep, it was. And to be honest, Tekken Tag 2 still looks amazing.
Oh, no, it did.
Like that game pumps some volleys into its characters, man.
Oh, shit. Anonymous.
Anonymous. Oh, what's up, dude?
Well, the Bouncer came out like 2 weeks or a
It
month.
came out like a month after or
Yeah.
something.
I remember.
I liked it. It was definitely like a thirst type of situation. No one had anything.
Yeah.
So it was like
you
the
could
Bouncer,
play
oh my
every
God.
PlayStation 1 game though. So yeah, that was kind of true. Ooh, Dark Cloud was great.
Dark Cloud 1, I don't remember being that good.
I
Or Dark
loved it.
Cloud 2 being a lot better.
I love Dark Cloud 1. I actually like Dark Cloud 1 a little bit more than 2. But then I remember Dark Cloud 1 was great, but the dungeons were very bland.
Yeah, Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore also came out near
When
launch.
you compare it to Zelda dungeons, it was literally Diablo.
Off the read, thank you.
Room, repeat room.
Room, repeat room, exactly. It wasn't like puzzles and stuff like that. Like if
Alan Costa,
if
thank
Dark
you.
Cloud would have had some Zelda dungeons, it would have been better than Zelda for me. But it didn't.
SSX was I don't think SSX was at launch.
No.
It was soon. It was like really close to launch, but
one might have been.
it was a big game.
Well, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Dark Cloud was bad, but I'm just saying their dungeons were just room, repeat room. But I love that shit.
Was SSX at launch, Chad? It
I
might
think
have been.
one might have been.
It
Actually.
was launch, yeah. I think you're right.
War of the Monsters.
You know why? Because everyone bought a copy of SSX. And I was like, what games would you recommend? I'm like, I like Tekken. I like Tekken Tag.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo took forever to come out on PS2. Like it did with PS3.
Reality was only like half a year or so.
Yeah, I think it felt like it took forever. But yeah, when Gran Turismo came out on PS2, it was huge. Everyone bought that shit. Everyone. You couldn't even like racing games if you were playing that shit.
Yeah. Because goddammit, that used every single ounce of energy that the PlayStation 2 had.
It certainly felt like that.
And I remember I was working, I was at a GameStop, I used to work there, and I bought the steering wheel, and that just made it so much fucking cooler, man.
Onimusha also came out kind of close to launch, like within the first
Like
couple of months.
March, I
Yeah.
think,
And
after-
that was a big one. That was a very big one.
And it's funny, PlayStation was like a late bloomer, like the launch was very mediocre.
Same thing with PS1.
We gotta like, what systems had the best launch?
You know what? That would actually be an interesting compilation of streams that we
Yeah.
should do. We should take a system and then
launch
only
games.
play their launch games.
Oh, that's fucking cool, man.
Yeah,
that would
we
be.
should. We'll try to procure all the launch games for PS1, Saturn, PS2, SNES.
SNES,
Might just be fucking Mario. Nintendo 64.
SNES is like Tailwings and Mario World.
Yeah.
It's like there was
like
really.
F-Zero? I
there
can't
was-
But that would be cool though. Like that would be great. When
Yeah,
you see
that
like
would
which
be-
one would have the best.
Which
Launch
game?
Legacy?
Yeah, Launch Legacy would be pretty dope.
I like it.
OG Xbox had a lot of crazy
Ooh,
shit on it.
Xbox had that one game that had that race that had that car that looked like the Back to the Future one.
Oh, what the fuck was that game?
That game was
You know
cool.
what I'm talking? Yeah, it had a DeLorean
It had
on
kind
the
of a
front.
DeLorean.
That was like jacked up, and it was like some weird racing game.
Yeah.
You're not talking
Oh.
Project Gotham, are you?
No, it was some of their original Microsoft crazy ass
Who
games.
can name that?
I gotta
game?
look it up.
Not
Xbox
Burnout.
game.
It wasn't Burnout. It was the OG Xbox, and it had this best idea ever. All right, people like that. Launch Legacy. Let's go.
Yeah, I need to look this up.
It wasn't Burnout. Reckless. I think it was Reckless.
Yeah,
there it is.
That sounds
Reckless was cool.
That does sound right.
Yep. Yeah,
Reckless,
there's
dude.
that box art. It was an Activision game. Reckless,
Yeah.
the Yakuza missions.
Wow. Yeah. Somebody said Yakuza. I'm like, wait, what?
Reckless. It came out on PS2 later.
Later, but it was a launch.
It was a launch Xbox game. And, dude, that Obi-Wan game I think came out at launch on Xbox.
Oh, Obi-Wan.
Everyone
Oh
bought
my
that,
God.
and then like the Starfighter,
Yeah.
oh dude, there's
that's-
some weird
What
games.
a conversation that led to like a great idea.
That's true.
Launch Legacy, man.
Launch Legacies would be a lot of fun.
Right?
And then we should do like an end of console, like the games that came out near the tail end, and see how good they got in comparison.
That's a good idea, because like PlayStation 1 would literally be Vagrant Story.
Yeah, Vagrant Story, Omega Boost. Those like last year type of games.
Dude, Black for the PlayStation 2.
Well, I mean the good ones.
Yeah.
Well,
remember Black for the PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
We played that a little bit.
We played it on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wii U won't be a great one.
No. And you know, dude, the GameCube had Smash like a week later.
Yeah, it wasn't launched though, but GameCube has some fun launch games.
Yeah.
It was 2 weeks after.
2 weeks after was. I remember I bought my GameCube, and I'm just gonna wait for Smash. That's literally what I did with my GameCube.
The best game at GameCube's launch for me personally was Star Wars Rogue Squadron. That game was badass.
It was a good game.
Luigi's Mansion. That's right.
Okay. Like,
well, I mean, it was there. It was a launch game.
It was.
It was better than most. NES. Do you think about like NES?
I don't even know what the hell came
out. That was like Mario.
It might have been Mario Duck.
Mario Duck.
20 games came out of NES.
Damn.
We could definitely.
Most of them are just kind of like
balloon fight and shit like
most
that.
of them are just like garbage, like throwaway.
But why not just start from there, man?
I wonder what like Genesis. There'd be like Ninja, Shinobi,
it's Altered Beast,
Altered Beast, Sonic 1.
I forget. No, Sonic 1 was years after.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Sonic 1 was like 2 years
Dude,
after.
Super Nintendo, I think it was Contra and F-Zero, dude.
F-Zero might have been a launch game. We were saying that. Maybe.
Yeah, F-Zero might be. Contra was not.
Not? I just remember a lot, like, yeah, we're gonna have to look it up, but
you know what will actually be good? PS3 launch and Xbox 360 launch games would be kind of interesting to take a look at.
Yeah.
Cameo, Perfect Dark Zero.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Launch Legacy, man. That's
PS3,
cool.
literally nothing.
Motorstorm.
Motorstorm.
It was like some Motorstorm game for PS3.
Yeah. What else came out on PS3 at launch? I think there was nothing else.
Ada.
King Kong.
King Kong.
Peter Jackson's
the King Kong
that
game.
game's not
There's
bad.
gonna be some good games, and there's gonna be some dank games.
Dank games.
Yeah.
Resistance. Lair.
Peter Jackson.
There was some
Peter
games that were
Jackson's
just
Ding Dong
rushed.
is not bad. That's actually a pretty good
There was
game.
gonna be some games that were just rushed to like, fuck it, we gotta get it out with the system.
Absolutely.
Like, dude, this game is, we need it in like some.
Wasn't
games-
Heavenly Sword? Heavenly Sword wasn't launched. That came out a bit later.
Yeah.
No, that was later.
Don't be silly.
Brute Force wasn't launched either. That came a bit later.
How come?
That's not.
And then at the end, we rate it. Best launch.
Yep. The Dreamcast is going to win. We already know that.
Oh yeah.
Dreamcast has the most fun.
Well, you're kind of cheating with that. Why don't you go with the Japanese Dreamcast launch?
Yeah, so it's like 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's America.
Why don't you go with that one, Max?
Well, I mean, I wasn't in Japan when it
Wii
launched.
Sports. Wii Sports was on launch, and it was one of the best. Like that was the
Wii
games
has
I played for the most.
Wii Sports and Excite Truck are a couple of the ones I remember at Wii launch.
Yeah.
And Twilight Princess.
And I played the most, dude. Like for me, Wii Bowling, I just kept playing and playing and playing forever.
PS4 launch.
you to do that.
You're worried.
What was there?
Killzone Shadow.
Yeah, Killzone Shadowfall.
Yeah.
The existence bestowed
Red
upon me.
Steel.
Are you
Something.
Red Steel for Wii. It was that the light gun. No, sorry, the first person game.
Dude, and like I remember, dude. Remember how much slack someone got for like talking shit about it? It's like, dude, this game's not good because everybody thought it was gonna be amazing because you were gonna like
and
use
it
motion
controlled
control.
terribly.
Yeah, and then somebody wrote a bad review. It was Matt Boson's brother. He wrote a bad review, and people were like, "Oh, you're fucking crazy, man! It's gonna be the best." Yeah.
Dingo, I'm sorry, but it's me who will destroy Alma.
Infamous.
But Willie-
Wii Sports Bowling is one of the fucking best games that you can just go
And then
back
sadly,
to.
Red Steel 2 was like a really good game, but no one cared by that
I'll
point.
get rid of it while you're doing your homework at home.
Was RE4 during Wii release? Nah.
Nope.
Nah, it was like the middle of GameCube and then later
In the middle
Wii.
of GameCube, yeah.
If I fail, please carry out my task.
Yeah, see, Red Steel 2 was pretty damn fun.
I don't want Ada to fight.
Yeah, Street Fighter EX3 was PS2 launch.
Ooh.
It was.
I like that.
You're a funny guy.
I didn't buy it, but
Please
yeah.
take this with you.
I
Infamous
bought it
Second
later.
Son, I don't think was launched.
I don't think it was launched.
It was like it was close.
God damn, that's a fucking good legacy, man.
That would be fun. Yeah. Launch games on systems.
We obtained the device driver of the sub-weapon Gauntlet. It stuns
Yeah,
enemies
PlayStation
resistant
2
by
is
physical
Midnight
impact.
Club.
Folklore.
If you can hit
That was a
an
launch
enemy into
PS2
wall,
game.
And then fucking
Maybe.
Fantavision. Steve would want to play that with the fireworks and
Yeah.
shit.
Dingo, you saw Anubis?
Alright, I'm gonna make my mashed potatoes.
Please be careful with Anubis. Even though you are on Jehuti.
Don't worry. I'll bring your Jehuti back to you later in one piece.
Anyway, you were a good fighter. I trust your skills.
God damn, this voice acting is something else. So, PS2 at launch had, damn, actually kind of a lot, but
not good.
Mostly throwaway. Armored Core 2, DOA 2 Hardcore, Dynasty Warriors 2, ESPN Track and Field, ESPN Snowboarding, Eternal Ring and Evergrace, Fantavision, Gun Griffin Blaze, I don't even know what that is. Kessen, I remember that. Madden, Midnight Club, MotoGP, NHL, Orphan,
Dying of Sorcery,
Cue Ball, Billiards Master, Ready to Rumble Round 2, Ridge Racer 5, Silent Scope, Smuggler's Run, SSX, Street Fighter EX3, Summoner, Swing Away, Tekken Tag, Time Splitters 1, Unreal Tournament, Wild Racing, and X Squad. I don't even know what X Squad even is.
Third-person game.
Third-person shooter. You have to destroy 2 facilities on both sides of the game.
There's actually a lot of games, but none of them are like. There's not a lot of standouts.
I'll need to destroy 2 facilities to unlock the gate. Is that right?
A lot of third party, like holy, almost all third party.
Yeah,
actually,
Space Force attacked, so be careful.
Holy fuck, dude! Every single game is third party except Fantavision.
The crews on Deimos are starting to suspect me.
Fantavision. And it's a tech demo.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Why can't you be more cooperative?
I think I am.
I shouldn't trust rumors.
What?
Nothing. See you later.
Yeah, SSX was a big one too. I actually didn't like snowboarding games too much, and then SSX came out, and I was like, this game is fucking cool.
Metatron is confirmed close by. Go and collect it first.
Stop here for...
I think we're at a good spot, right? I mean, let me go see what the pot roast is at, because we're gonna have to nibble on that before that.
Enemy destroyed. Though it may take longer, let's fight in long distance to avoid damage. ETR reaction gone.
And I'm dead.
Metatron is confirmed close by. Go and collect it.
Go and collect it first. So we still got about 30 minutes left on the pot roast being done. I guess we could sort of like get everything bundled ready. I can go grab the PlayStation 3. I'm sorry, JJ's PS4 because your account's on that one. Unless there's any immediate big robot games that might intrigue us, chat, start throwing some out there. We'll see if any of them seem like like a convenient one that we can just pop in that we might like. We did put that not that long ago, it feels, but it's probably like a year and a half or so.
Devastation.
Yeah. Heard Shadow Man, thank you. Rad on PS2, I think that was the game I was thinking of.
Ooh, that's pretty good on screen.
Do we have that?
At my house.
Oh, you have the physical copy that we got sent to us, that's right.
Well, that is a weird game, dude.
Gundam Battle Assault, yeah. We do have some Armored Core games, but the couple times we played Armored Core, they're kind of slow burns at the start. Yeah, Virtual On's obvious. Lost Planet 2 or 3. You know what, I wouldn't mind trying Lost Planet 2. But I really want to do that with 4 players at some point. Yeah, Lost Planet co-op is something special.
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. Estimated combat time is 90 seconds.
No, I'm not doing Lost Planet 3. Press down L3 and R3, you can respond to what Ada says.
Too slow.
Enemy destroyed.
Yeah, Tech Romancer. I was thinking of that, maybe.
ETR reaction gone.
Rahooch, thank you, dude.
Let me go look at the pile. Hold on a sec, chat.
Obtained Metatron.
Transformer Devacation. Ba 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 ba.
The gate is locked. First, you need to destroy 2 facilities. Confirm the location of the facilities with the map.
Metroid Other M.
Oh no, do you own that?
Yeah.
Oh!
Got it.
Oh, you wanna have a good time, put that shit in. Oh!
Let's go put Metroid Other M in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck it.
Let's do it.
I've never seen it. I've
Oh.
never played it.
Oh, do it. Put it in.
Okay. I've never seen it or played it.
Oh.
We're gonna do it. I have no idea what I'm getting into. All I know is that there's a dude with a helmet that goes up and down and it's memed.
Remember me?
It was $8.
Remember me?
Many years ago.
Oh.
This is $8 game. What do we play this with? Wii controls?
One Wii remote.
Okay. I think we have that. Alright, here we go. This is weird that we've never tried this out.
ETR reaction gone. Overhead destroyed.
Ooh, Mario Party 9, I should burn that disc.
He's not.
Too bad.
Dodge the enemy attack with dash.
Hey,
and attack
at least it was
at the
mercifully
same
short.
time. Mummy head destroyed.
Shock!
Mummy head destroyed.
You done?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me try finding the Wii. 808 Chaos, thank you, dude. Alright, Chad, we're gonna engage in a fantastic experience.